the listening sessions. Malam ini kita masih pada sesi listening sessions gitu ya. And as we are in the listening sessions, so we are going to continue our previous discussions. The latest one, it was about the negative sessions ya. Yang terakhir adalah tentang sesi memahami makna kalimat-kalimat negatif dalam listening. Kemarin kita dengan just understanding the typical of negative dari regulars, terus kemudian double negative, ada comparisons with negative, and also almost negative, udah kita pelajari semua. Malam ini kita akan membahas tentang understanding the functions of expressions. Nah, the functions of expressions, it's a totally about something that usually misleading the conversation. Usually misleading you to understand the topics or maybe the main point on the conversations. Expressions itu kan ungkapan ya teman-teman, yang biasanya kalau kita tidak memahami apa maksud dari ungkapan itu, teman-teman bisa cenderung menjadi miskom dengan maksud dalam percakapan tersebut gitu ya. That's why on this topic this evening, especially we're discussing about the functions. Nah, apa saja sih yang akan kita bahas dalam functions gitu ya? The functions of expressions yang akan kita bahas malam ini. Yang pertama tuh ada 3. There is expressions of agreement. Yang pertama adalah expressions of agreement. And then the second is expressions of uncertainty and suggestions. And then the third is expressions of surprise, empathic expressions of surprise. Saya akan coba jelaskan one by one later, and if you don't get it clear, please just let me know. Oke, yang pertama adalah expressions of agreement. Agreements means persetujuan, as you know, but you have to differentiate. There are 2. The first adalah positive agreement. Yang pertama adalah positive agreement. That is actually the functions to agree with this positive statement. Berarti tujuannya adalah dia menyetujui kalimat positif. Berarti pendapatnya sama positif gitu ya. As examples, I enjoy reading non-fictions book. If you get the point, di sini ini semua statementnya adalah positif. I enjoy reading non-fictions book, and we have some ways of saying agree with the statements. Gitu. Ada beberapa cara menyampaikan persetujuan itu. Bisa saja dia bilang I enjoy reading non-fictions book, so do I. So do I di sini berarti aku juga sama gitu. Aku juga enjoy reading non-fictions book gitu. Nah, kalau dia kalimatnya dalam bentuk nominal, I'm really hungry now as examples, maka jawabnya so am I. Jawabnya menjadi so am I. Aku juga lapar. Terus bisa juga I forgot to bring my jacket. Examples, that's a positive statement. Dia jawabnya me too. Kalau kalimat menggunakan verb bisa juga dijawab dengan me too directly begitu. Nah, again, I think we need to change our holiday plans. You might answer it, I'll say. Ini artinya juga, iya, begitu. Betul, begitu caranya gitu ya. So ini setuju juga artinya. Terus, it's also possible, I should smoke less. Then answer it, isn't it? Gitu ya. Isn't it? Nah, isn't it berarti bukankah begitu? Artinya juga setuju. Terus, as an example, she is in a bad mood. You can say that again. Nah, you can say that again artinya ya kamu boleh ngomong sekali lagi, bukan begitu maksudnya, tapi artinya oh iya kamu benar gitu ya. Aku setuju. Nah, all of those things you have to be very familiar. Semua expressions ini teman-teman harus familiar karena sering muncul dalam percakapan. That you have to notice that is actually the agreement. Ini maksudnya hanya menyetujui kalimat positif gitu ya. Nah, terus kebalikannya adalah negative agreements. That's a negative agreement, basically agreeing on negative statement, menyetujui kalimat negatif. Contoh, ini negatif semua ya. I don't like the taste of the cake. I don't like the taste of the cake. Kalimat negatif jelas banget. Maka jawabnya neither do I. Artinya aku juga nggak suka. Terus she hasn't finished the assignment yet. I don't either. I don't either berarti saya juga belum selesai gitu ya. I haven't finished it yet. Aku belum selesai juga. Nah, itu kalau dalam soal nanti ditanya what does it mean? Artinya when they answer those expressions with the agreements both negative or positive gitu ya. Kalau seandainya dia menyetujui baik dengan kalimat positif ataupun negatif, it means itu artinya menjadi kalimat persetujuan. Nah, persetujuan di situ bisa saja disebut sebagai share someone's opinions, sama pendapatnya, be of the same mind, support the idea, no doubt about it, have the same idea, go along with something. Nah, ini semua adalah sinonim dari kata agree, setuju gitu ya, that you have to know. Kita give the examples gitu ya. I think that the hypothesis is indefensible. So do I. What does the woman mean? Nah, kata so do I di situ gitu ya. Berarti apa artinya? So do I kan menyetujui kalimat positif. So you just need to find on the answers mana yang artinya persetujuan. CS answer about the hypothesis tentu bukan. The hypothesis behind the fence apalagi. So things that the hypothesis can be defended or not. Tentu yang benar adalah she agrees with the man. Karena so do I artinya setuju. Nah, cuman sesimpel itu. Oke, that the first ya. Expressions of agreement. Begitu juga kalau as example the negative agreements here. I don't think that our history teachers is very interesting. Neither do I. What does the man mean? Apa artinya dengan kata neither do I? Neither do I adalah menyetujui kalimat negatif. Maka kamu cari aja mana yang artinya setuju. Disagrees with the woman? Tentu bukan. Thinks the history teacher is very interesting? Tentu bukan. Yang benar adalah she shares the woman opinions. Ya, ini yang betul jawabannya. Like that. Itu tentang agreements. Nah, sekarang yang kedua, that uncertainty and suggestions. You have to differentiate between the uncertainty and also the suggestions. Kamu harus membedakan nih, bisa membedakan antara uncertainty, ketidakpastian, artinya ketidakyakinan, and suggestions, dan saran, gitu ya. Ketika dia menggunakan this one, isn't it, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, I'm not sure, it's highly or very unlikely, itu berarti artinya uncertain. Uncertain itu kan tidak yakin, tidak pasti. Maka kamu nanti menjawabnya mencari dalam pilihan jawaban mana yang mengandung keraguan-raguan atau ketidakpastian, baru kemungkinan ya, itu kan yang menyebutkan tidak pasti. Nah, sementara kalau expressions of suggestions itu menyarankan. Nah, kamu tinggal ikutin sarannya apa gitu. Bisa menggunakan why don't, let's, should, would, ini semua menyarankan. Why don't we go out tonight? Berarti dia nyaranin untuk pergi malam ini. Let's buy some sandwiches. Berarti beli sandwich. You should tell the truth. Berarti we have to tell the truth. We could go on picnic. Berarti recommend us to go on picnic. Gitu kan. Nah, ini yang teman-teman harus bedakan. Examples gitu ya. Uncertainty nih. Do you know anything about the final exams in physics? It's going to be rather difficult, isn't it? Ya, dia menggunakan kata isn't it, question tag. Maka berarti dia nggak yakin. Maka kamu tinggal cari mana yang uncertain, mana yang nggak yakin. So, the exam is not going to be difficult? Enggak, dia belum yakin antara sulit atau tidaknya. Gitu ya. Is positive that it's going to be hard? Tentu bukan juga. She thinks that it might be hard. Nah, ini yang mungkin jadi jawaban. Kenapa? Karena dia baru berpikir it might be, kemungkinan. Bisa jadi, might be, kemungkinan sulit. Nah, itu kan artinya uncertain. Kalau mungkin kan antara kemungkinan dan Bisa jadi bisa enggak gitu kan. Walaupun mungkin. Maka the C1 it can be the answers. Begitu. Itu kalau uncertainty. Ingat-ingat tadi ya, uncertainty itu as far as I can tell, as far as I know, ya, terus kemudian isn't it gitu ya, menggunakan question tag itu adalah namanya uncertain. Maka kamu mencari mana yang tidak yakin dalam sebuah pilihan jawaban itu. Begitu. Nah, kalau expressions of suggestions ya tinggal dilakukan apa yang disarankan. Contoh, I'll have never I'll never have time to type my papers tomorrow. Why not do it now? Why not do it now? Menggunakan why not. Berarti do it now kan? Lakukan sekarang. Dia menyarankan do it now. Ya kamu tinggal cari mana yang do it now artinya. Finishing the papers today. Ya ini jawabannya. Karena yang lainnya not working on the papers, never typing the papers, taking type of the papers itu bukan melakukannya sekarang. That's a thing. Ya. Semudah itu. Antara uncertain dan suggestions cuman begitu. Kalau uncertain nyari yang tidak yakin, suggestions mencari yang sesuai sarannya. Begitu. Nah, terus kemudian the last is about the empathic expressions of surprise. Nah, ini I have to give you some more detailed explanations. Ini that's what you expected. It couldn't happen like what you expected. Something wrong happened on your expectations. That's why you have an empathic expressions of surprise to react this. Jadi merespon sesuatu yang mengejutkan ya atau tidak terduga nih yang tidak sesuai dengan ekspektasi kita. Contohnya gitu ya. Then he is here. Nah, dengan kata then he is here itu bukan berarti nah dia di sini. Betul, artinya seperti itu. Tapi menunjukkan bahwa sebelumnya kamu mengira bahwa dia nggak ada di situ. Maka it implied, bermakna I thought he was not here. Dia tidak di situ. Ya, kebalikannya. If the empathic expression is a positive, then the meaning is negative. Begitu sebaliknya. Contoh, ada empathic expressions lagi. Then you can go. Then you can go artinya, nah kamu bisa pergi. Tapi yang dimaksudkan berarti sebelumnya aku berpikir bahwa kamu nggak bisa pergi. So the meaning, I thought you could not go. Gitu, ya. Bertentangan. Again, contoh lagi. Then you do play tennis. Then you do play tennis. Berarti my expectations, you did not play tennis, ya kan? Kamu tidak bisa bermain tenis. That thing, maknanya bertentangan. Then she did read it. Berarti maksudnya, oh, bayanganku sebelumnya kamu belum baca itu. Kayak gitu. Pokoknya always kebalikannya. Ini always seperti itu, kebalikannya. Apa yang dia sampaikan berarti makna dia, ekspektasi dia sebelumnya berkebalikan. Kalau aku bilang ke kamu, then you love him. Berarti what I expected before, ya, you didn't love him. That's on my mind before. Prasangkaku sebelumnya, ekspektasiku sebelumnya, kamu tidak mencintai dia. Tapi oh ternyata kok kamu mencintai dia, maka aku mengatakan, then you love him. Begitu. Dia bisa menggunakan then, bisa menggunakan so. It can use then, it can be so. Tapi nadanya akan selalu naik. Then he is here. So you are here. Kayak gitu nadanya always like that. Kita contoh soalnya. Did you see Paul driving around his Mustang? Then he did get a new car. What had the man thought? Oke. Ini then he did get a new car. Dia mendapatkan mobil baru. Berarti ekspektasinya bertentangan. Sebelumnya dia berekspektasi si Paul ini nggak bakalan dapat mobil baru, gitu kan? Kamu tinggal cari. Paul would definitely get Mustang, tentu bukan. Paul did not know how to drive, bukan. Paul did not like Mustang, bukan. Paul would not get a new car. Inilah jawabannya. Begitu ya. That's three things on the functions of expressions that you have to know. Itu adalah tiga hal tentang expressions of uh, functions gitu ya, ungkapan, fungsi dari sebuah ungkapan. Ada tadi agreements, terus kemudian surprise dan juga suggestions, terus kemudian uncertainty ya. Yang itu teman-teman harus pahami semua. Is this clear? Do you have any questions? Apakah ada pertanyaan atau aman untuk kita continue to the exercises? Aman atau ada pertanyaan? Is there any question?
Aman.
Aman ya. Oke, if it's aman, we go to the exercises. Teman-teman lebih ini ya, lebih aktif lagi exercisesnya nanti biar kita bisa diskusi lebih banyak. Oke, we continue our previous exercises. Kemarin kita exercisesnya sudah kita kerjakan 2, berarti hari ini kita akan langsung mulai dari 3 ya. Aman. Oke. It will be 9. There is something ya, ada black-blacknya. Aku tak stop sharing dulu, kayaknya salah. Share screen-nya ada spot. Oke. Let's we go, teman-teman, kita mulai nomor 3 sampai 10 ya. Every single exercises kamu punya waktu sekitar 15 detik untuk menjawab. Oke, it started by now. I will turn off my camera to get you more focus. 3, 2, 1.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
How did you find out your grade on the paper?
I went to see the professor in her office at 3 o'clock.
So she was in her office this afternoon.
Number 4. What had the man assumed about the professor?
So swamped with homework that I haven't worked out in a month.
I haven't either, and I can really feel it. Number 5. What does the man mean?
know if Robert made the football team?
As far as I know, he's playing offense this year.
Number 6. What does the man mean?
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
Number 7. What had the woman assumed?
Did you hear about the decision that was made last night about the proposed construction on campus?
Yes, and I'm really glad that the university decided to restore those old buildings rather than tearing them down and replacing them.
So am I. They add so much to the essence of the university.
Number 8. What does the man think?
Do you have any suggestions on this project for biology class?
I do, but I have a lecture in 5 minutes. Let's talk about the project over lunch.
Number 9. What does the man mean?
I've made reservations to fly to Seattle next week. You'll have to hold down the fort while I'm gone.
So you are going to attend the family reunion after all. I'm glad it worked out for you to go.
Number 10. What had the man assumed about the woman?
Okay, time is up, everyone. Ya, so we'll work on this. Kita akan menjawab soal-soalnya. Please send your exercises number 1 till number 3 till number 10.
Dr. Brighton's biology quizzes are short and tricky.
Aren't they, though?
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
I've been trying all morning to get hold of Martin, but his phone is constantly busy.
Why don't you wait a while and then try again later?
Number 2. What does the woman suggest to the man?
Okay, there are 2 people already sent, waiting for the others. While waiting, kita discuss with Haifa. Number 3, plus prepare yourself.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
Haifa.
Okay, sir, I'm sorry, my connection is kind of bad. My answer is B.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm not really sure, but I think the way she said, I forgot the word. As long as I can tell something, she said, I think it's implied to be.
Oke, no, as far as I can tell ya, belum sejauh aku tahu gitu kan. Berarti it appears ya, yang menunjukkan uncertainty, it appears, sepertinya. It's correct. Sementara yang A, kalau Arthur has not applied for a job, berarti itu sudah pasti. She does not want, juga nggak mungkin. Arthur has not heeded the documents, also itu udah pasti. Udah pasti, because she mentions dengan as far as I can tell, berarti cari yang tidak pasti ya, that it appears, sepertinya. Okay. Very nice, that's the correct answer. Thank you, Haifa. Next, we go to Pak Dosen, Pak Christian Ismartaya, number 4. Prepare yourself.
How did you find out your grade on the paper?
I went to see the professor in her office at 3 o'clock.
So she was in her office this afternoon.
Number 4. What had the man assumed about the professor?
Jawaban saya yang B. Karena si pria itu mengira si profesor itu tidak ada di kantornya jam 3.
Oke, dengan kata so she was ya, she was in her office. And the take expressions of surprise berarti artinya dia menduga atau dia berekspektasi sebelumnya nggak ada tuh si dosennya ya, bertentangan. Very nice, that's correct, thank you. Kita lanjut ke Putri Madina. Putri Madina, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 5.
I'm so swamped with homework that I haven't worked out in a month.
I haven't either, and I can really feel it.
Number 5. What does the man mean?
It's B.
Oke, kenapa B?
Because
But your answer
yes, that's incorrect, and I think it's B.
karena
Because the woman said that she didn't have time for the homework, and the man also said the same thing.
Okay, let's check. Tadang. I give you the second opportunity ya. Dengerin sekali lagi.
That's of course. Yes.
I'm so swamped with homework that I haven't worked out in a month.
I haven't either, and I can
Yeah.
really feel it.
Yeah, that's C, sir.
Let's see.
Workout.
Ya.
Yes, exercise. I'm sorry.
That's correct ya. Karena dia
Yes.
bilangnya adalah I am
Workout.
slammed with the homework that I haven't worked out in a month. Dengan tugas yang belum tak kerjakan selama sebulan. I haven't either berarti dia juga belum haven't exercise, belum ngerjain.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, thank you. Then we go to Sekar, number 6.
Do you know if Robert made the football team?
As far as I know, he's playing offense this year.
Number 6. What does the man mean?
Sekar,
Yes, sir. I think the answer is A.
kenapa? Kamu berubah berarti jawabannya ya?
Yeah,
Karena
because in my paper I wrote to answer A and D.
Mm-mm.
When I just read the option, there in the A there is belief and maybe.
Oke, uncertainty ya.
Yes, yes, sir.
No, that's very nice. That's correct ya. Uncertainty as far as I know.
Yeah.
Oke, thank you. Kita lihat siapa yang lain yang hadir. Kita go to dari atas. Kita ke Amanda. Are you there, Amanda?
Yes, sure.
Okay, number 7.
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
Number 7. What had the woman assumed?
I think B, sure.
B, why?
Sorry. Can repeat the conversation? Sorry.
Okay, we'll give you the second opportunity.
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
Because the class is closed. Yeah. And then
Answer is B.
yeah, B.
Let's check. Very nice. Dengan kata then we don't have class on Monday, gitu ya. Then we don't have class on Monday. Nah, ini menggunakan emphatic expressions of surprise. Dan kata then berarti yang disebutkan setelahnya adalah emphatic expressions of surprise. Maknanya bertentangan. We don't have class on Monday berarti sebenarnya harusnya would have class on Monday. Very nice. Kebalikannya, ini negatif di sini. Jadi positif. Very nice. Thank you, Amanda. We go to Ayu Rizky. Are you there, Ayu Rizky?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 8.
Did you hear about the decision that was made last night about the proposed construction on campus?
Yes, and I'm really glad that the university decided to restore those old buildings rather than tearing them down and replacing them.
So am I. They add so much to the essence of the university.
Number 8. What does the man think?
What is your answer?
I think the answer is D.
Delta.
Yeah.
Oke, why? Kenapa?
I forgot the conversation, but the man is agree with the woman.
Oke, dia bilang
Say,
so am I gitu ya. Dia bilang so am I, artinya adalah setuju gitu ya. Aku juga sama setuju. Let's check. Very nice. So am I, me too, so do I, ya. You can say that again. I will say. Semuanya adalah persetujuan. Very nice. How about number 9? Diva, are you there, Diva?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Suara saya jelas gak ya?
jelas. Very clear. Number 9, Diva.
Do you have any suggestions on this project for biology class?
I do, but I have a lecture in 5 minutes. Let's talk about the project over lunch.
Number 9. What does the man mean?
My answer is C, sir.
Oke, why? Kenapa?
Because man say mengajak temannya untuk berdiskusi setelah lunch.
Oke, let's discuss or talk about the project. Project over lunch ya. Nah, ini mungkin banyak yang menjawab C karena oh bener nih yang diajak diskusi makan siang gitu ya, makan siang. Nah, tapi jangan salah, kemarin kita ada poin bahwa avoiding similar sound. Ini suaranya terlalu mirip. He will discuss the project after lunch. Kemungkinan besar ini salah. Kita cek. Nah, it's incorrect. Kenapa? Karena over lunch itu bukan after lunch. Over lunch itu sembari makan siang. Berarti mana kira-kira? Diva?
B, sir.
Yang B.
Well, they.
Nah, oke. When you get the meaning, ya, kalau kamu dapat meaningnya, dan kok pilihan jawabannya terlalu mirip ya gitu. Dengan suara yang kamu dengar itu dikhawatirkan ya. Kamu harus mengkhawatirkan itu because it tends to be a trap. Biasanya kata-katanya yang dijebak juga bagian sedikit doang after dengan over yang maknanya berbeda jauh. Begitu ya. Oke, number 10. Number 10 kita ke Elvira. Are you there, Elvira? Elvira?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 10.
I've made reservations to fly to Seattle next week. You'll have to hold down the fort while I'm gone.
So you are going to attend the family reunion after all. I'm glad it worked out for you to go.
Number 10. What had the man assumed about the woman?
What is your answer? Elvira? Hello?
I guess
Apa? D, C, B, A?
B, sir,
B. She would not be able to attend the family gathering. Kenapa begitu?
because she want to go to the Seattle.
Let's check. Correct. Nah, tapi alasannya karena tadi dia bilang so you are going to attend the family reunion after all. Nah, ini adalah emphatic expressions of surprise. Ketika si laki-lakinya bilang so you are going to attend ya family reunion after all. Nah, di sini kalau kita maknai secara sederhana, kamu akhirnya pergi ke family reunions. Artinya dia akan pergi gitu ya. Tapi karena ini emphatic expressions of surprise, pertanyaannya adalah what had the man assume about the woman? Apa yang diasumsikan? Apa ekspektasi dari laki-laki itu ke perempuannya? Nah, karena dia menggunakan emphatic expression, so atau then di depan, berarti ekspektasinya adalah bertentangan dengan apa yang dia sampaikan. Kalau dia bilang you are going to, berarti ekspektasi dia sebelumnya adalah dia nggak bisa pergi. That is, would not be able to attend a family gathering like that. Ya, ingat-ingat so and then ketika mulai di awal. So or then. Yaitu ketika di awal dan nadanya naik, itu adalah emphatic expressions of surprise. Oke. Dari 8 soal, how many correct numbers did you guys get correct? Dari 8 pertanyaan teman-teman pada benar berapa nih? I wanna know. 5 dari 8 ya. Oke, soalnya mulai meningkat, mulai sulit, needs more exercises. Butuh banyak exercises nih, teman-teman. Yang lainnya, teman-teman? Oke, ya 5 juga 4. Oke, 50%. Udah agak sulit ya. Nah, as what I mentioned, in TOEFL itu the bigger the number, the more difficult. Ya, soalnya semakin besar nomornya, skillnya semakin sulit. Jadi, you have to face it. Semakin sulit. Nah, the next juga kita akan lebih sulit lagi. We will go to the next lessons. Kita akan pergi ke lesson berikutnya. Teman-teman nanti juga bisa tak kasih more exercises if you need that. Kita akan mencoba, wait a moment. Share your screen. Oh, Giselle, benar. Nah, ini adalah tentang namanya drawing conclusions in contrary meaning. Memahami conclusions dari contrary meaning. Kita bisa menyimpulkan dari makna yang bertentangan. It tends to be a bit complicated ya teman-teman. Karena kita lagi-lagi akan diminta untuk memahami makna yang tidak sebenarnya. What it stated, the meaning can be the opposite. Apa yang dia sampaikan, maknanya bisa saja bertentangan dengan arti secara langsungnya. Ya. Kita take a look. Moment. Hang on this. Moment. I guess it. Yeah, everybody. It's loading. Where it's loading ya teman-teman. Coba cek ya. Yang saya wait a moment, guys. I will open it in different tabs. I'm so sorry ya guys ya. It's a bit uncompared. Really good too. I'm opening the second tool. Okay. It will be.
Hello there, it's me, Lang
Okay.
from English Bit. The program is
It still cannot. Moment. Moment guys. See, I'm scrolling the pages. I will share you the screen. Can you see my screen now, everyone?
Yes, I do, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm so sorry, a bit uncomfortable. I don't know, it's lagging with the Zoom. Not accessing the lesson. Okay, we are going to discuss about the contrary meaning. Contrary meaning, it means that what it stated, apa yang disampaikan itu tidak langsung bisa kita tangkap maknanya secara kosakata doang. Tapi we have to conclude, kita harus menyimpulkan sendiri. Nah, pertama yang sering menjadi problems adalah wishes. Wishes kalau di Indonesia, wish gitu ya, kita memaknainya itu dengan letter luck gitu ya, letter luck. Jadi apa yang di wish itu harapannya ya udah sama seperti itu. Padahal wishes itu sering digunakan with untrue conditions, disebutnya sebagai untrue conditions. Atau apa yang dia wishkan sebenarnya itu state-nya, keadaannya nggak seperti itu, makanya dia berharap gitu ya. Jadi kayak something yang lah cuman untuk melegakan orang lain aja. Kasih sampel gini contohnya. It's too bad that you have to stay here and work during the school break. I really wish I could go with you and the others to the Palm Springs. Nah, ketika aku bilang I wish I could go, itu jangan dimaknai bahwa oh berarti kamu pengen, aku pengen pergi itu. Enggak. I wish I could go itu artinya aku nggak bisa. Aku nggak bisa. Ya, sehingga aku buat harapan supaya semoga sebenarnya aku pengen pergi, tapi sebenarnya nggak bisa. Gitu. Makanya pakainya I wish I could go. Maka as simple as the opposite of the wish itu yang benar. Kalau dia menggunakan wish, teman-teman, the opposite of it yang benar gitu ya. Opposite-nya, lawannya yang benar. Jadi karena dia bilang I wish I could go, artinya dia nggak mampu pergi atau nggak bisa pergi. Kamu cari yang mana yang nggak bisa pergi. This one. Wait a moment. Ini bukan, yang benar adalah he is unable to go on the trip. Atau untrue dengan menggunakan wish. The opposite of the wish is correct. Ya, the opposite. Lawan dari wish-nya lah yang benar. Kayak gitu. Nah, contoh kalau mau didetailin, kalau seandainya wish-nya adalah positive, maka maknanya negatif. Kalau wish-nya untuk present, berarti maknanya past. Contoh, I wish I had time to help. Berarti aku nggak punya waktu. No time to help. I wish I did not have time to help. Berarti I have time to help. Dan aku menyesal karena aku punya waktu itu, something like that. Nah, kalau past tense, I wish he were at home. Berarti artinya he is not at home. I wish he had been at home. Berarti it means he was not at home. Selalu the opposite of it yang benar gitu ya. Itu menggunakan which yang pertama. Terus there is possibility juga untrue itu menggunakan this one, conditional. Nah, the opposite of the conditionals itu yang benar. Juga sama seperti with, bisa menggunakan conditional. Contoh, do you think that you'll be able to go to the party? If I had time, I would go. Nah, ini maksudnya dia nggak punya waktu, ya. Dia nggak punya waktu karena dia bilang apa? Kalau punya waktu aku pergi. Berarti artinya dia ngomong begitu tuh dia nggak punya waktu. Like that, ya. Jadi beda banget ya secara pemaknaan dengan penggunaan kita biasanya gitu. Kalau if I had time I would go, pasti kita maknain oh berarti dia akan pergi kalau ada waktunya gitu. Pasti kita memaknainya secara letterlek seperti itu. Padahal maksudnya adalah kalau dia bilang if I had time I would go, artinya dia nggak punya waktu. Maka it is impossible to go. Ya, it is impossible to go, the correct answer. Jawaban yang benar. Sama, pokoknya menggunakan if, lawannya if yang benar. Satu things yang teman-teman akan hadapi di untrue. Ingat, untrue ada dua, untrue menggunakan wishes atau menggunakan conditional. Kalau wishes dan conditional sama-sama, yang benar adalah the opposite of it, that's the reality. Opposite lah, lawannya lah yang benar sebagai realitasnya. Begitu. Things. Any questions? Ada pertanyaan teman-teman? Is it clear? We can go to the exercise. Is this clear? Ada pertanyaan? Aman?
Aman, Pak.
Oke, aman. Good. Ya, it's a simple, cuman ada dua ya. Yang penting with dan if, the opposite is the correct. Oke, we go to the practices. Kita go to practices with 10 exercises. Dengan 10 exercise, teman-teman. Prepare yourself. I will mute mine to get you more focus. 3, 2, 1, started from now.
This is the second time I've been turned down as a teaching assistant. It's so depressing.
Well, you're certainly qualified. I wish there were more positions open.
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
I thought you could check that article out of the library.
I could if I had my card with me.
Number 2. What does the man mean?
One of my favorite cousins is getting married next week.
Are you going to the wedding?
I wish I could go. After all, he's one of my closest relatives. But final exams are right around the corner.
Number 3. What does the man mean?
I'm heading to the cafeteria now. Do you want to come with me?
I'd love to if I weren't right in the middle of a chapter.
What willpower you have.
Number 4. What can be inferred about the woman?
$150? Can you believe how much they're charging for this conference?
Yes, but if we had pre-registered, we could have saved $30.
Now you tell me.
Number 5. What does the man mean?
I'd better get going now.
Me too. My next class is in 10 minutes. That's hardly enough time to make it clear across campus.
You practically need to be a marathon runner just to be on time for class. I really wish they wouldn't schedule the classes with so little time between them.
Number 6. What does the woman mean?
It's such a hassle to use the computer lab. It's always crowded, and half the time the printers don't even work.
It would be nice if you had your own computer. I saw some ads posted in the student center for used computers.
I'll check them out.
Number 7. What does the woman think about the man?
You're not going with us on the trip this weekend? Are you sure you won't change your mind?
If only I hadn't had to spend so much on my books and supplies this quarter. Then I'd be able to.
Number 8. What can be inferred about the woman?
can't believe that Tim rescheduled his appointment.
When he made the change, he said he thought you wouldn't mind.
I wish he had bothered to check with me first.
Number 9. What does the woman imply about Tim?
Did you really think Bob was going to get that scholarship?
Not if he hadn't put so much effort into his studies.
Number 10. What does the woman say about Bob?
Okay, time is up. Please send your answer 1 till 10 everyone. Silahkan kirimkan jawaban 1 sampai 10 yang nanti kita bisa diskusikan bareng ya. Waiting. Until 10 ya. Oke, the others please. Lainnya yuk, baru 3 nih. 3 yang tadi nih yang ngirim ya. We are waiting for the others. Kita tungguin yang lainnya. There is Skar, Putri, Naswa, Fadil, Ki, Khalil Rahman, Henazir, Gisel, Elvira, Diva, Indian ada. Well, we discuss with dari bawah dulu kayak dari attendance list. Sekar, are you there, Sekar?
Yes, sir, but I'm still typing my answer.
Okay, let's try number 1 ya with you on the remaining.
Yes, sir.
This is the second time I've been turned down as a teaching assistant. It's so depressing.
Well, you're certainly qualified. I wish there were more positions open.
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
I think the answer is D, sir.
D, why D?
Because in the last statement, the woman said, I guess, or what?
I wish.
I wish, yes.
Hmm.
I wish it's more position for.
There were more positions ya.
Yes, sir.
Oke, berarti artinya nggak ada ya.
Yeah.
So check. Very nice. Yeah, that's correct. Betul, there are not enough teaching assistant job available. Karena dia pakai I wish there were more position, tapi artinya nggak ada posisi yang ditawarkan. Gitu ya. Very nice. Thank you, Scar, for answering.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, next we go to Naswa. Naswa Safira, are you there? Nasifa, Naswa. How to read your name? Naswa Safira, are you there? Naswa, nggak ada ya. Fadil? Muhammad Fadil, are you there? Sorry sir, I cannot open mic. Okay, if you cannot open mic, nanti type your answer number 2 ya.
Thought you could check that article out of the library.
I could if I had my card with me.
Number 2. What does the man mean?
Okay, what does the man mean? Nazwa. What is your answer, Nazwa? What, Nazwa? D. He does not have his library card with him. Kita cek. Very nice. Karena dia bilang ini ya, apa namanya? I could if I had my card with me. Ya, aku bisa kalau I have my card with me. Okay, that's very nice. Tuh, berarti dia artinya nggak punya kartunya. Good, kita next to Kiki. Rizky Amalia, number 3.
One of my favorite cousins
Yes,
is getting
Mom.
married next week.
Are you going to the wedding?
I wish I could go. After all, he's one of my closest relatives. But final exams are right around the corner.
Number 3. What does the man mean?
Okay, what is your answer, Kiki?
I answer C, sir.
Why?
Because the man said that he can go to ceremony, so he feels regret, maybe.
Let's check. Very nice. Ya, betul. That's correct. Kalau kita lihat on the script, I wish I could go. I wish I could go berarti dia nggak bisa. Why? The reasons. But final exams. And I reckon the corners ya. Ujian sebentar lagi gitu ya. That's correct. Thank you, Kiki, for answers. Next we go to Halilul Rahman. Are you there? Halilul Rahman, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 4, please.
I'm heading to the cafeteria now. Do you want to come with me?
I'd love to if I weren't right in the middle of a chapter.
What willpower you have.
Number 4. What can be inferred about the woman?
I answer A, sir, because she needs to finish her chapter, sir. So I answer A.
Okay. Is it A correct? Let's check. That's correct ya, benar banget. Karena dia bilang bahwa I would love to if I were not right in the middle of chapters. Aku mau kalau sebelum aku belum sampai tengah gitu ya. Berarti dia udah sampai tengah nanggung nih untuk diselesaikan. Makanya dia want to finish ya. She needs to finish the reading. Very nice. That's correct. Next we go to Henazir. Are you there, Henazir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 5.
$150? Can you believe how much they're charging for this conference?
Yes, but if we had pre-registered, we could have saved $30.
Now you tell me.
Number 5. What does the man mean?
B.
B. Kenapa begitu?
I don't know the conversation, but I think she's mad.
Okay, let's check. You get it, correct ya. Your guessing is good. Kenapa? Karena dia bilang tadi, yes, but if we had pre-registers, we could have saved $30. Iya, tapi kita sebenarnya bisa hemat $30 kalau kita bisa pre-register. Berarti dia nggak bisa karena dia menggunakan if ya. If conditional clause berarti artinya bertentangan. Kalau we had registered berarti failed ya, atau didn't register it yet. Very nice, that's correct. And Nazir. We go to siapa ya yang Dian, are you there Dian? Dian ngilang lagi nih tadi, ada dia. Oke, nggak ada. Dian nggak ada. Oke, kita ke Pak dosen, Pak Christians, number 6.
Better get going now.
Me too. My next class is in 10 minutes. That's hardly enough time to make it clear across campus.
You practically need to be a marathon runner just to be on time for class. I really wish they wouldn't schedule the classes with so little time between them.
Number 6. What does the woman mean?
Oke, Pak Christians, what is the answers?
Saya kira jawabannya yang A, karena ya woman sempat bilang bahwa jadwal antar kelasnya terlalu singkat.
Oke, let's check. Very nice. Dia menggunakan I wish ya. I wish ya. Ini di sini. I wish they wouldn't schedule the class with so little time. Dia tidak akan jadwalin kelasnya dengan waktu yang sedikit di antara dua jadwal tersebut. Very nice, that's correct. Next kita ke Haifa, number 7.
It's such a hassle to use the computer lab. It's always crowded, and half the time the printers don't even work.
It would be nice if you had your own computer. I saw some ads posted in the student center for used computers.
I'll check them out.
Number 7. What does the woman think about the man?
Haifa.
Okay, my answer is C because she said it would be nice something if the man had his own computer. So I think the closest meaning is C.
Okay, let's check. Very nice with good explanations also ya. If it could be nice if you have your own computers ya. Kayaknya lebih baik kalau kamu punya komputer sendiri gitu ya. Berarti dia nggak punya si laki-laki itu dan harus beli gitu ya. Very nice, that's good. Okay, next Dian, are you there Dian? Dian hilang-hilangan nih kayaknya. Tadi aku lihat lagi nggak ada lagi. Okay. We go to Elvira, number 8. Elvira.
You're not going with us on the trip this weekend? Are you sure you won't change your mind?
If only I hadn't had to spend so much on my books and supplies this quarter. Then I'd be able to.
Number 8. What can be inferred about the woman?
Elvira, what is your answer?
I think the answer is B, sir, because there is a verb if I can and I forget what is it. What
But
is it?
But you are sure the opposite because using if gitu ya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's correct ya. Tadi dia bilang adalah if only I hadn't had to spend so much on my books and supplies this quarter, then I would be able to. Seandainya nih aku belum menghabiskan banyak uang untuk beli buku dan supply ya, di quarters itu, ini kebiasaan yang if you later go abroad ke sekolah terutama di negara 4 musim biasanya kita juga ada belanja per quarter, per 3 bulanan gitu ya, 3 bulanan untuk mempersiapkan segala sesuatu untuk di 3 bulan itu. That's there's. Kalau di Indonesia kan adanya mingguan dan bulanan only gitu ya, karena ada quarters. That's very nice. That's correct. We go to Amanda, number 9.
Can't believe that Tim rescheduled his appointment.
When he made the change, he said he thought you wouldn't mind.
I wish he had bothered to check with me first.
Number 9. What does the woman imply about Tim?
I think wait, A.
Kenapa?
Cause he 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 wait,
Wanna listen once more?
yeah, a
Okay.
little bit.
Can't believe that Tim rescheduled his appointment.
When he made the change, he said he thought you wouldn't mind.
I wish he had bothered to check with me first.
Oke, tak kasih bantuan ya, tak kasih clue. Ada kata I wish tadi. I wish. Ya, he would bother. Would. Ya, bother to check to me. Kira-kira artinya apa? What will be? Aku harap dia mau lah repot sedikit ngecek dengan aku, gitu kan. Nah, kira-kira artinya apa, Amanda? Halo, Amanda.
Yes, sure.
What your answer?
D, maybe?
Beta or delta?
D, delta.
Delta. Let's check. I'm so sorry. It's supposed to be beta.
B.
Kenapa? Karena I wish he would bother. Aku wish berharap ya dia mau ngecek ke ya apa namanya repot sedikit ngecek ke aku. Berarti dia nggak ngecek karena digunakan I wish kan. Nah kalau ganti jadwal tapi nggak confirm dulu ke orangnya berarti kan dia inconsiderate, tidak mempertimbangkan orang lain. That's the correct answer. Oke, thank you. The last kita tutup dengan akhirnya ada Dian nih. Dian Pratiti, number 10.
Yes, sir.
Did you really think Bob was going to get that scholarship?
Not if he hadn't put so much effort into his studies.
Number 10. What does the woman say about Bob?
What is your answer, Dian?
I think it's C because she said about is trying to study.
Okay, let's check. And do you want to try more? Coba lagi?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you really think Bob was going to get that scholarship?
Not if he hadn't put so much effort into his studies.
What? Not if he had so much effort on his studies. Ya. Nah, dia kan ditanya, menurutmu si Bob ini cocok nggak dapat beasiswa? Enggak, kalau dia nggak bekerja keras untuk studinya gitu. Nah, kira-kira what does it mean, Dian?
B, yes, sir.
Apa? Delta atau beta?
Beta.
Beta. Oke. Kita cek. Enggak, harusnya salah sih. Enggak, karena kan the opposite. Kalau di if itu kan opposite. He hasn't put so much effort for his study. Pakai if berarti maknanya bertentangan.
Oh, delta. Sorry,
Nah,
sir.
berarti it's supposed to be he got the scholarship because of his hard work. Gitu ya. That's very nice. So from the 10 numbers guys, how many correct numbers did you get? Teman-teman benar berapa nih? Dari 10 soal, teman-teman dapat berapa? No. Wah, dapat 7. Wih, dapat 9. Mantap. Oke, that's. Wih, Kiki malah dapat 10. Very nice. Yeah, that's a thing. Nah, bagus dapat 9, 7. Oke, aman, bagus. Nah, lanjutnya itu tentang idiomatic language, teman-teman. Nah, ini nggak perlu tak jelasin panjang lebar, sebenarnya simple. Idiomatic language itu dibagi menjadi 2. Jadi, ada yang apa namanya? Word phrase. Jadi dia menggunakan apa namanya? Gabungan kata. Idiomnya adalah gabungan kata, itu jadi 2 kata. Contoh seandainya dia menggunakan kata call off gitu ya, atau call out. Nah, kamu nyari jawabannya adalah yang nggak ada hubungannya dengan kata ini. Jadi call out ini jangan cari yang ada di pilihan gitu ya. Yang ada call-nya jangan. Yang ada phone-nya jangan. Yang ada hubungannya dengan call ini jangan. Jawabannya adalah yang nggak ada hubungannya dengan itu. Biasanya ini artinya adalah cancel. The example like that. Ini kalau menggunakan idioms. Idioms itu jangan dilihat kosakatanya. Karena maknanya nggak ada relate sama sekali dengan kosakata itu. Begitu juga kalau seandainya dia menggunakan idiom yang panjang gitu ya. Seandainya burn the candles at the bottom and gitu ya. Nah, seandainya dia ngomong ini, burn the candles at bottom and end, ini ya pilihan jawabannya nggak ada hubungannya dengan candles, nggak ada hubungannya dengan burning, nggak ada hubungannya dengan bottom and end gitu ya. Ini artinya adalah work hard ya, do everything for the target gitu. Nah ini yang penting teman-teman nggak menjawab yang berkaitan dengan kosakata tersebut, malah mencari yang sama sekali nggak ada hubungannya dengan idioms yang dia gunakan. Let's take a look on the example.
You're always at the library. Don't you take time out sometimes to relax?
The only way I can see to get ahead is to spend this much time on my studies.
Number 1. What is the man trying to do?
Nah, tadi kamu dengar ada kata relax, ada kata had gitu ya, ada kata spending gitu. Maka jawaban A, peace, dan D kemungkinan salah. Kita cek A, kita cek B, salah. Kita cek C, kita cek D, salah. Yang benar C. Nah, itu tuh fungsinya cuma kayak gitu. Apa yang dia sampaikan mengecoh, apakah teman-teman tuh dapat conversation-nya atau cuma vocab-nya doang gitu. So you just need to avoid aja yang ada hubungannya dengan conversation saya itu malah that's not going to be gitu ya. Nah, kita coba next, teman-teman coba jawab yang nomor 2 ya. Oh ya nggak banyak.
I can't believe that the professor assigned so many math problems for tonight. This is going to take hours to do.
We're all in the same boat, and no one is happy about it.
Number 2. What does the woman mean?
Oke, let's answer number 2. Silahkan jawaban nomor 2 dikirimkan. Oke. Tadi dia bilang we are all on the same boat gitu ya. Berarti jawabannya ada boat-boatnya. Ini salah. Ini salah, ini A salah. Ya, terus kemudian tadi ada ngomongin tentang math, ngomongin situations. Nah maka di talking about math ini salah. Ya. No one is happy. Ada ngomong happy-happy-nya. Yang C juga salah. Oke, yang benar adalah B. Everyone is in the same situations. We are all on the same boat. Kita sama. Itu artinya kita satu nasib sepenanggungan. Very nice. Kita coba nomor 3.
The phone bill arrived today. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. And I think we're going to have to put a lot more for long-distance calls in the budget.
Maybe we should try to cut down on the number of long-distance calls, although I really don't want to.
Number 3. What does the man suggest that they try?
Okay, place your answer for number 3, everyone. Check number 3. Do you need a kind of repetitions? Kita coba repeat ya, kalau teman-teman nggak yakin apakah ada perbaikan.
The phone bill arrived today. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. And I think we're going to have to put a lot more for long-distance calls in the budget.
Maybe we should try to cut down on the number of long-distance calls, although I really don't want to.
Dia bilang cut down. Apakah destroying their budgets? Berarti A dan D yang jelas salah ya. Yang A salah. It will be not the answer. Yang A ini bukan jawaban. Yang D juga ini ya. Bukan jawaban, ada cut-cutnya gitu ya. Maka destroying their budgets atau reducing the number of call, ada yang jawab B, ada yang jawab C. Kita lihat yang jawab B, apakah dia benar atau salah? Kita cek. Ya, yang benar adalah cut down, reducing the numbers of call. Cut down, recommended. Very nice. Kita lanjut nomor 4.
Congratulations! They offered you the job.
Thanks, but I'm not sure if I should accept this job offer or not. Maybe I should wait and see if another offer comes my way.
Well, I think that you should strike while the iron is hot.
Number 4. What does the man suggest?
Okay, number 4. What's gonna be your answer, guys? Oke, very nice. Semua pada jawab D ya. Strike when the iron is hot berarti mengambil kesempatan ya, taking iron is hot. Nah, that's all about the skill on TOEFL listening. Itu semua skill yang ada di TOEFL. Nah, nanti cuman akan di-deliver dengan 3 tipe. Yang pertama, tipe one audio, one questions like this. Kemudian tipe kedua, itu ada 1 audio percakapan, beberapa pertanyaan. Tapi secara topik pembahasannya mirip dengan ini. Terus kemudian yang ketiga adalah tentang lecturing juga sama. Nah, you just get more exercises. Udah tak kasih juga apa namanya on the e-course sudah ada practices juga yang teman-teman bisa coba. And later at the end of the meeting, aku juga bisa kasihkan aplikasi yang biar kita teman-teman gunakan untuk belajar. It's also, I can share it to you. Well, thank you for having the class this evening or this week. Ya, meeting kemarin sudah tak-upload dan meeting ini juga akan nanti langsung tak-upload to get you if you want to repeat the lessons. Jumpa lagi kita minggu depan, the last week. It will be on structures. Ya, the most difficult as your conversations before. Semoga besok kita bisa teman-teman masih hadir di hari Senin ya. Thank you so much for having the class. Selamat beristirahat dan berakhir pekan teman-teman. Selamat liburan, jaga selalu kesehatan. Thank you and have a good rest. Bye-bye everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.